She's standing by. There she is, Laura Ingraham, the Ingraham Angle. What's the angle tonight?
I have a question for you.
Oh boy, that's always,
Do you know how to set your own DVR? Like if someone said, Sean, I want you to series record.
Yes. You go to settings on your TV.
Not sure you know how to do that.
DVR. You click on the DVR part. You on the DVR. You hit record. And then it'll ask you once only, or it'll ask every episode.
Sean, you have people who do that for you, correct? Like you don't.
I don't. It takes 5 seconds.
You have no idea.
You take the clicker. See this right here? It's
Okay, you have no idea how to do it. You're just totally making this up as you go along.
Then you hit record, and then it'll ask you a question.
All right.
One time only, or every episode.
All right.
Every episode of the Ingraham Angle.
Oh, good.
There we go.
Okay, yeah, you might hear your producers laughing in the background. All right,
He's
Don.
laughing because it's easy.
They're laughing at you and me because we're hilarious. All right. We love your show. We love you. We'll see you tomorrow. All right, I'm Laura Ingraham. This is Ingraham Angle from Washington tonight. Rights for all. That's the focus of tonight's angle. Now, it wasn't until about 1992 when I began my clerkship for Justice Clarence Thomas that I really began to pay attention to how the media writes about the Supreme Court. So I'm talking about the New York Times and the Washington Post, Time Magazine, Newsweek, etc. Television reporters. 90% of them believe that the
All right, let's say the Constitution of Mind. What do you call it? Saying SF Weekly, right? As opposed to Guardian. Hey, you read Guardian, they tell you the same thing, most likely. But I would say the dysphoria, if you will, was like, do you want to perp the smoke? Like, to say you can smoke, or do you want to stop and see what happens then? Well, the dysphoria was like, the decision was like, well, I just want to smoke, like, you know, because, like, if I can smoke now, weed, right? Then, like, what's the point, right? What's the point of, like, not smoking now? Like, so, since I was, like, on the snowballing effect, right? Like, what it is. So, you know, so my philosophy now is like, you know, it has those four elements of it, and the idea of it is, well, if you have to give up smoking for a while, or you have to give it up in general, and you feel like you don't need it anymore, just give it up. But if you feel the need to smoke again or something, the weed and stuff. But you know, it's too bad that they give you these drug tests and stuff like that and all this stuff.
Everyone decided to be a good guy with a gun. Of course, the idea
that you're in Times Square,
amidst all the hubbub and human reaction and potential of gangs and so forth and so on, that people can be easily carrying around concealed weapons. That's just startling. We have a Supreme Court that is out of touch with modern day reality.
I don't think.
Wrong. Oh, and wait. Wrong.
I don't think what.
The Second Amendment in the only way that makes sense. Right, and that the constitutional right
I don't think that,
public for self-defense
I was thinking about
is not a second-class right, subject to an entirely different body of rules than the other Bill of Rights.
What I was thinking is that,
we know of no other constitutional right that an individual
there's little policing done and guidelines of like youth, let alone poor youth, like impoverished youth. There's little done as guidelines into that sense. Like, you can smoke before you smoke, you're supposed to smoke, which maybe I've done, or maybe I haven't done, maybe I was overwhelmed or something like that. Maybe like, you know, as far as like a dereliction of like civility, or dereliction of like being a good little boy, if you will, or whatever. Everybody's gonna have a rebellious side, you know what I mean? But it'd be like, go take it too far and be like, oh, you know what, this is what I look up to and stuff like that. You know, everybody chooses his own right. But I mean, if you're gonna fault anybody, if you're gonna fault, you're gonna have to look back to the Constitution of the, you're gonna have to look back to the Bill of Rights
which means
and say, or like, you know, say, well, you know what, this is what they have. For example, they have these search and seizure things, where it's like, where you're under 16, where they can possess anything, and they have a right to
And we cannot
search
allow
and
New
seizure
York to
anything.
become the wild, wild west. We will not allow our city to live in fear.
But
That everyone around us.
only reason I make these assertions is because they say they bring themselves. But before the election coming up, something to that effect, and something like that for November coming up, and something like that. And you got to first address the fact that air rifles all have a new technology, right? They have a technology that have like that behave like firearms when they're just air rifles. You know what I mean? So you have first acknowledge that. You have to acknowledge that first, and then even still, you have to pass a universal law, universal background check. But to flood the streets with air guns, that's a lot easier than to flood the streets with, like, you know, 9mm. But that's, you know, that is something the United States has to deal with. The government of the United States has to deal with. But you have to acknowledge the fact that, yeah, the air rifles now, they're not the same. They're not pumps, and they're not CO2s. They have this new technology, nitro piston technology, automatics and stuff like that. 22 caliber automatics, air rifles. You know, so if you're gonna flood the streets with that, would you say you're flooding the streets with they come with silencers now? See, they come with silencers, right? And so oh, hey, you know what? I'm like, wow, this is wild. What is this? And it's good target practice, you know, like if you can, like you don't care about recycling or something like that, right? Whatever, right? Or maybe you don't, you just want it as a collector's item, right? You just want it as a time capsule, like, oh yeah, look what I acquired, look at this is wrong. And something like that. But if you're gonna be like flood the streets and whatnot, it's a whole lot easier to flood the streets with those kind of rifles. And then you just have the whole inundation of like, oh, they're gonna go against your interest and stuff like that and stuff like that. Yeah, it's the same thing about motorcycles too, cars too, if you will, and anything in general too. Interest is so it's really hard. So I would say, yeah, I mean, yeah. It comes as wrong, but I say you'd have to cover. Well, I mean, that's it. That's the summation of it. That's just what it is. It's a lot easier, especially at a less potent one, at a less potent caliber, if you will, or but with new technology.